tired. We are going to feed Fred, but not right now. He's going to get fed around 8. I went to the house one more time today. Got someone to patch up the ceiling in the kitchen. I tried to clean. Keyword there is try, because that house is a disaster. It's an okay shape, but honestly, if I were buying a house, I would not buy that fucking house. I had a beer for lunch, so we're gonna eat something. We're gonna eat a lot of things right now, even though I don't feel hungry at all. I got my booster shot yesterday, and about 11 p.m., which is about 10 hours after Aaron and I both got our booster shots, we both got so sick feeling. Just like the whole fatigue, chills, body aches, like my kidneys felt like they were falling out of my body. It was very unpleasant, and the onset was so fast. It happened in a span of 3 hours. Like, after I left alive, I was fine. 2 hours later, I was like, wow, I'm getting really sleepy. And then an hour after that, I felt my arms get really heavy. And then 2 hours after that, I just felt like I was dying. So I'm fine now. It wore away this morning. I'm still not feeling great, but I was feeling fine enough to like clean the house. I got another doorknob onto a doorknobless door. And tomorrow we're gonna throw out more recycling and trash, and hopefully the house will be cleanish. It'll be empty-ish. I have people picking up luggage tomorrow. I will be bringing some winter coats for donation so that I have more closet space. I would like to show you guys the coat that I'm going to be giving away. It's my own coat, and I've loved it for very long, but I can't justify keeping it anymore because I have so many coats from Mom. So I just wanted to show it off because I wanted to thank it for its service. It's kept me so warm. Or, you know, if anybody wants this coat, let me know, because I call it lovingly my squirrel coat. That scared Fred. This is my squirrel coat. It's not real fur, guys. Don't worry. I wouldn't wear real fur. It is from Coldwater Creek. It is lined with faux fur on the inside, like completely lined. It is very soft, it is very comfy, and it comes with this gorgeous hood. It's got nice deep pockets. It's got fur-lined sleeves. And it has these little toggle closures. My mom always said that this isn't a warm coat because of the toggle closures. There's no zipper. She was like, the wind's gonna get in here. I'm like, Mom, this is the warmest coat I've ever worn. I will be saying bye to it because I just gotta make room for Mom's stuff. And it's a really warm coat, so hopefully somebody who needs it will have a really warm coat this winter. Thank you for your service. 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 Thank I love you. Look at Fred. Look at Fred. It's not dinner time yet, Freddie. I'm sorry. It just isn't. Can you help me, Fred? Okay, fine. Don't help me. Excuse me. I will also be giving Mom's coat away because I simply have too many. This is her brown corduroy. It has a double row of buttons, a little collar that flips in for most seal enclosure, or flips out for a little double collar. Has a hood. I just have too many coats, so. Lala is okay. In the morning I went to her. A viewer got me a pastry in exchange for some Pyrex. Actually, I don't know if she is a viewer. I think she just found me on Instagram through Stooping in Queens. And I gave it to Lala. I shared it with her, and she loved it. Even though she didn't like sweets, she loved that one. And then I went to Queens Village, and then Lala was like, please keep at least one of the luggages for me. And I was like, Lala, it is huge. I do not have room for it in my apartment. She was like, just put it on top of here. So when I came back from Mom's, I hauled back a empty suitcase, and I put it on top of Lala's closet at the rehab center, and it is overhanging by like 3 inches over the top. I hope they don't say anything. I got really tired. I felt really bad because Lala was like, sit down and talk to me for a while, and I was like, I'm dying. Like, I'm tired. I had a beer for lunch on an empty stomach. My booster shot is still killing me, so I just came home. I had to draw the boundary. I was just like, don't feel like doing it, can't do it. So I'm back because I'm a selfish child. All right, let's eat some leftovers, shall we? First, I'm going to eat these crackers. They're they're like halfway between a saltine and a wheat thin. Aaron, you didn't eat your garlic pieces. Surprise. Sun-dried tomato wheat thins are the best ones. I don't want to try the spicy cherry spread from Murray's. That's more Aaron stuff. I'm not interested in it. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Are you being a little beggy? Are you being a little beggy? Each pot of mush lasts anywhere from 2 to 4 days, I think. If you guys want to see me clear out my under the sink shit today, I gotta organize everything in there. I gotta organize a lot of things in my life. Pretty sure that's not heated yet. We're gonna put it back for a little while longer. When nail polish separates, I just shake it back and try to incorporate it together. Oh, that was a no. Fred hated that smell. It's funny that you say that, Jasmine, because I have a lot of capless jars. I don't know where my lids go either. Somehow still not hot. It's just mush from yesterday and the day before yesterday. Microwave together. Also snacking on greenies and crackers. Hi, Miria. Did you hear my fart just now? For those of you who are looking for a live with actual cooking today, I thought about making a blueberry cake, but we're not going to do it. I'm so fucking tired. Today is a day that I just say hell no to things. So it's going to be a boring night of watching me eat and maybe organize some things and watching Fred. That's hot now. It's just really weird, you know, because I put on a live stream and I just feel like I should give people content. But I suppose this is content.
See, like, I don't know what to do about that. I was in the corner.
Fred doesn't think so, though. He is bored.
But because I can't roll out the radius, I'm guaranteed
I am the content. I'm so happy to be content. What do you want your content to talk about today? Hot. I didn't know there was a lunar eclipse. Okay, talking about steamed buns, if you can make your way to the East Broadway stop in Chinatown in New York, there is a mall, and in the basement of the mall are the most gorgeous steamed meat buns I've ever had. My mouth is salivating right now. It is so good. It is so good. So good. So good. You must go and eat those buns. We were afraid that it was gonna close because the mall was at risk of closing, but apparently Chinatown just got like tens of millions of dollars in stimulus money, so they are gonna keep that and 2 other locations alive. Which, hooray, buns. Those buns, I just want them all up inside me, you know?
I don't know, there's nothing I can possibly done. I waited until they showed up. I got
All up inside me.
away from the first attack, and then the next.
I will be taking it easy for Thanksgiving. Still seeing if I could drop some shrooms. I'm gonna get my cushion because I gotta sit. What are regular rice cakes?
Like, yeah. The chasms are real big. I don't actually know.
Oh, by the way, I bought more sweet potatoes because I wanted to make more sweet potato fries or chips the next time we fry up the shrimp chips, which I think we have enough for 1 or 2 batches. And this time we can coat them in cornstarch. I have told the story of the couch before. It was unfortunately trashed because it could not fit into the apartment that my parents were moving into. So I just salvaged the cushions because I was so upset. Never had a shroom trip before. It'll be my first time. If it happens. Oh my god, Rose. I'm sorry to hear that. Mike, I don't know if you've ever met any Chinese people, but most Chinese people do not like turkey. I remember growing up, my parents used to comment on how Americans like their meat both bleeding and burnt, and also how bland and dry and tasteless turkey is. So I like turkey though, because I really like the bland, dry, lean meats. But I don't think Lala will. She likes some big ribs. She likes the juicy meats.
Those seem to be the strongest. Those seem to be the stronger actually is slushes.
Good to know, Davy. Fruit. I'll try to remember that. Um, to be honest, I feel like people have asked me to collab with other people before, but I think I'm quite a weirdo in the world of food media. And I'm pretty just like I have a fan base, but I have a contained fan base. I don't have mass appeal like the others do, so I don't feel like anyone actually wants to really collaborate with me. That's my general feeling. And I'm not being humble or anything, that's just like my honest take. That's the vibe that I get. Because I am so unfriendly when it comes to being ad friendly, I think it would muck up other people's vibes and livelihoods if I collabed with them. Which I'm fine with. I don't think I'm very interested in hanging out with Alice and Roman. I am unfriendly to advertisers, yes. Beryl is, just look up, just type in Beryl into the YouTube search bar and you'll find out. Her last name is really long and I don't know how to say it properly. But she used to be a part of a channel called Great Big Story, which I used to love watching, and they do a lot of like food documentary all over the world, but they shuttered, and so she started making her own channel and people love it, and she does a lot of videos where she asks viewers about what foods they eat in the cultures that they come from, and they're like little tiny compendiums of world cuisine. Really fun.
And you see what you do on the crossbows. Sometimes the crossbows get stuck in the air, like a
Oh,
animation.
I haven't watched Samin's Thanksgiving video. I want to watch it. Did you watch it? Is it good? Did you like it?
It's best to use the rest of the hand.
Love kimchi. I would love to get into fermentation, but I think fermentation can be a pretty tall learning curve for me, because in the beginning you really have to know what you're doing. Towards the end of the learning curve, it's all intuitive, but when you first start out, there's a lot of things to watch out for, so it's very time consuming. God, words. Pitter Pat, do you think I'm sabotaging my career? And what if I am? Happy birthday. All right. Next food to eat. Aaron, do you want to try the really stinky cheese?
Sure. Though I had some brie today.
Oh, you had some brie.
What's up, Jude?
You had some brie.
Yeah, I did have some brie. And then crackers.
Aaron opened the brie. Aaron opened my brie. That's fine. He can open the brie. Media girl, what does GG mean in this context? Because I've only heard Aaron say it in the context of video games, which is good game. What does your GG mean? Do you want it with crackers too, the stinky cheese?
No, just the cheese is fine. I ate a lot of those crackers today. I actually really like them.
I like them too.
You said you ate them.
No, I like them now. I'm gonna finish them. I know it's excellent cheese. Wow. Brie is really boring after you've had this. It is goat. And it is salty and creamy. Can anyone taste the difference between brie and camembert?
I got hit by both once.
What is the difference?
Or then, same thing. We stayed on my side of the person.
The first time I had brie and camembert, I had it in 8th grade French class. And I remember everybody was like, oh my god, we have brie, oh my god, we have camembert. And we started eating it. And I was like, this shit tastes like gasoline. Not a fan. For everyone who claims that mozzarella is good and brie is good and then they shit on tofu, I'm just gonna say that I infinitely prefer tofu over mozzarella and brie. Brie and mozzarella are so boring.
Like, I just got hit by one. Basically just same things.
Mozzarella also doesn't soak up flavors the way tofu does. All right, we're making a little strawberry jam brie cracker sandwich. I agree. I think mozzarella is so rubbery. I don't understand people who like eating mozz. Hi, Naoko. Yo! Naoko's finally getting her Korean rescue dog. Congrats, Naoko. for the cheese.
Cheese is great.
Cheese is great. Maybe we'll eat some sardines. I feel like I need protein in my life. Favorite cheese is cheesecake? That's funny. I don't know if Dad's watching, but if Dad's watching, hi Dad. I should eat vegetables, but I don't have many. Aaron, I'm gonna compost your orange. It looks really moldy. Gross. I'm starting to keep a compost bag again. I take it as a good sign. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna go compost this week, but I'm at least starting to collect it again. Are we in Pixel Land again? New York does not have weekly compost pickup anymore because we fucked it up. Because nobody did it. Because the city was not good at coordinating it. And nobody knew how to do it. And it was just a mess. It was a hot mess. Everybody was throwing all the trash in their compost bins. And it was just all wrong. Garbage pickup happened, but they left a huge metal door and a metal security gate and some sticks behind. So I think they were leaving it for recycling, but it was really weird because I went to the house and the metal door was just sprawled on my lawn, like on my front small ass lawn. And I was like, what happened here? But I called 311. They were like, just put it out with recycling. And I was like, okay. How do we think this stinky goat cheese is gonna taste with pear? Will it work? Mm-mm. I don't like it. No. It makes it taste like gasoline. In that 8th grade camembert way. Not a fan. I don't know how gasoline tastes, but I know how gasoline smells, okay? You walk past a gas station and you smell it. And the smell is intense. It leaks all over your atmosphere, enters your nostrils, and immediately fills up your entire head, and you feel like you're swimming in it in a daydream. You know that feeling. Some people love it. They get high off of it. My dad loves that smell. I think Aaron likes that smell too. I hate that smell. most of your taste is from your smell too, so you know.
That was a fucker. I dodged through it, I was on the other side, and he turns around and goes to That's so, that's
This is a really good pear. It is a fantastic pear. Which one do you like more?
Probably espresso.
Okay, then I'll eat the peanut butter dark chocolate one. Yum 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 yum. Oxtail pizza with goat cheese sounds insane. And not in a good way. Absolutely. This compost bag used to hold really fucking good rice. California, short grain, Tamaki Gold. I think I paid like $18 for a 4.4 pound bag. My number one fear of getting COVID is the loss of smell, because it will just completely ruin my life. Food and cooking is pretty much my only joy. And if I can't smell, I can't taste. And if I can't taste, I will have no joys. I will trade you my fancy Murray's Brie for your $2 block of Cabot. Maybe this is why people watch mukbangs. I am dreading going back to work. Mostly because mentally and emotionally, I'm not ready. Hi, Florida. Nori is kind of already dried seaweed, so I think you can just go ahead, oil it, season it, roast it, and it'll be chips. I think frying might be too much fat, but you can fry it. There's nothing you can't fry. Except maybe straight up water. Do not fry straight up water. Do you want any sardines, Aaron? We're gonna eat some sardines, folks. Again, this is the only can opener worth buying. A couple of folks have already told me that they bought it and they love it. OXO can opener. It will be the best purchase of your life if you're a can eater. No, I never brought cultural food to school because I was on reduced lunch. A quarter was what it cost for me to get school lunch, so it was more cost efficient for my parents to just give me a quarter for the school lunch. I do remember though, one day in 4th grade, my teacher, Mrs. Nadell, who is a Jewish woman, brought in some dumplings, like leftover dumplings she had, and she fucking opened that container of dumplings like way too close to us coming back from recess. And I remember all the kids going, "Ew, why does it smell like garbage?" And it does. Like, leftover dumplings do smell like garbage. Just like kimchi smells like garbage. It tastes good, but it smells like garbage. I don't like the liquid from the can, I'm sorry. I think I need to warm this up. The liquid tastes too fishy and metallic for me. You know, it's just not very good. For me, not very good. Maybe for you, it is good. It's canned sardines and tomato sauce. I feel like I have a fever right now. I'm hoping it's the fucking booster, guys. I feel like shit. Aaron, do you still feel like shit?
For you, I feel mostly better.
You know what? I didn't take my vitamins yet. You guys gave me a vitamin check earlier and I didn't take it. Thank you for reminding me. Do you want vitamins, Aaron?
No, I didn't. I mean, it's basically.
I've lived in this apartment, I think close to 4 years now. I think.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, that's supposed to. I don't know.
I just took D's. Sardines and more eggplant. Oh, yes. Food. I love food. I eat it almost every day.
Where's Jeff?
I love Jamaican food. I've only had it once and I already know I love all Jamaican food. There's so much fish juice in here. Oh, it tastes kind of good with the eggplant curry. Tastes good with Daddy Hearst crackers. Well, I only have like one piece, too. We'll try it.
Does not affect power electrics. That's awesome. Like, you don't need any compression. It's like, oh yeah, when you're walking through like right areas.
Well, fish curry is a thing. Eggplant curry is a thing. And then tomato curry is a thing. So why not all three together? Hmm?
Yeah, it looks like somebody just presenting their assholes. Somebody else.
I've been noticing that we've been getting more comments in the chat commenting on weight, bodies, feeling fat, thinness, all of that. I will say I can answer any question, but I know it can be triggering for both me and other folks. And I just want to ask really, like, if you've seen my week diary, food diary video, you know all of the things that I think about when I think about those topics. But I want to ask you that if you are saying in chat things that you don't like about your body, what is it that you're hoping to achieve by saying that in the chat? Are you looking for us to affirm or deny? And you don't need to answer any of these questions. It's just food for thought. Because I've been guilty of the same pattern of behaviors before too, where I would say things like, oh, I don't like my body, or I feel so fat, or all of those statements. And maybe I was always looking for someone to tell me, oh, you're not fat, or, oh, you know, like, it doesn't matter, or I don't even know. I don't even know what I was looking for. But if you are feeling lost in your body image, you're not alone. If you have a troubled relationship with your body and your body image and your eating behavior and patterns, you're not alone. But in terms of comparing skinniness and fatness, the world and humans are not created fairly or equally. Genes play a factor, different things play a factor into what we look like, but I don't think society in general rewards thinness now. Not all the time in history, but now we do. And when I see comments that are saying, how do you stay so skinny, that is triggering for me because it is indirectly affirming this value system of skinny is good. How do you stay so good? Tell me how you stay so good, and why am I so bad? So that's what went through my head when I saw those questions. Dan. Fred is on the bed relaxing. Oh, Freddy! It's your dinner time, buddy. Look at me being a terrible mother. You can express feelings about your body. I'm just saying that it can be triggering for some people, including me. Again, I am all for freedom of speech. I am not going to tell you what you can and can't say, but I will just ask you about your motivations for saying all of those things. Trying to keep in mind what it is that you value, what it is that you are trying to actually say by making that statement. Because I don't think those statements stand alone. I think those statements are basically a euphemism. I've spent a long time thinking about, did I earn my meal? Do I deserve to eat this? Did I work out enough? Did I feel tired enough to eat it? And I'm trying to bring myself out of that. I think it's important to realize that the world is not a meritocracy in all aspects of our lives. And you can never do enough to earn whatever. Because earning itself doesn't exist in a karmic cycle. We don't always get what we deserve. And that's because we don't deserve anything. I have a very troubled relationship with the word deserve and the concept of deserving. I don't believe we deserve anything. I've been triggered enough by myself that you can't really hurt me, but I'm not. Listen, you know me. I just talk, right? I just talk my thoughts, and I feel like it's better to be transparent than not. I'm not trying to make anyone feel bad because anyone who's already commenting on body image probably already feels bad as a baseline about a lot of things about themselves. I'm not trying to worsen that load on you, but I am just saying, trying to dive a little bit deeper into the way that you think about these things through your own language and figure out what it is that you're seeking. I'm still searching for the answer sometimes. My intention is just saying, hey, if you can, Try to be kind. Most of all to yourself. I've been struggling with body image issues and disordered eating issues since high school. I've had basically half my life sunken into patterns of self-hate and shame. So this isn't new to me at all. And it doesn't hurt as much anymore to think about these things. It can be therapeutic to just address these things head on. So, I'm also very thankful for everyone for participating in chat, because especially when you say things that can be triggering for me, it helps me work through my own issues. Hello? Yes? Can you back up? Here. Okay, Ashley says, what are your thoughts on having rights to clean water, housing, etc. if you don't think we deserve things? I think we don't actually have rights to clean water, housing, and such things because a lot of us don't have those things. If it's a right, then I think everyone should have it. But not everyone has these rights. I think rights is tied in with the concept of deserving. Rights is a human concept tied in with you ought to have this thing. But unfortunately, it has become quite transparent, especially in this past year and a half during the pandemic, that a lot of these rights are not afforded to everyone. And if they are not afforded to everyone, then by default, they are not rights, and they are not being given to everyone, so I guess we do not deserve such rights if we don't have them.
Often she says when you think of the word, this could be used. Have you ever seen a door? Have you ever seen like an entryway to another room? This entryway. This will allow you to pass it. Yeah. I was in this thing.
I don't think even if we work together, we can ensure that everybody has them, because it seems pretty obvious to me that we can't work together. We can't work together. You can see it in American politics, you can see it in world history. We literally cannot work together. We are so fucked. We are so short-sighted, and we are so dumb. Despite our, biological intelligence and perceived superiority above other creatures of the world, we are really fucking dumb. So I don't know. I still struggle with these concepts.
No, you don't think it's
uh, so everybody heard rice when I was trying to say RIGHTS. Thank you, thank you. I don't disagree, Jake. I think we can definitely work together as smaller communities. I'm not saying there's no progress to be made. I'm just saying there is no utopia in which everyone has all of these things that we think they should have. It just does. It does not materialize in my brain as a potential reality.
Ouch, please stop that. Did I get hyper? Well, I have
I don't think that Belly is pregnant. I think that's a really skinny supermodel. I think she's just I just tore out her torso because I like the way her hands were positioned and the shadows that I made. I don't know if I ever told you guys on the stream. I think I did, but I have a dream of getting a sleeve tattoo of just hands on my arm. So I'm really fascinated by hand positions and finger positions and shadows and lines.
I also want like just outrun it. That's just a vertical slash. That's a tracksuit.
How to care for alpacas. I think they like to be with each other. I'm not interested in sign language. I think it's fascinating, but I don't think I would ever have the patience or the desire to learn it, as bad as that may sound. I'm just really also bad at languages, period.
I do those. Tell me about
Good job, Freddy. You finished it. How about these two morsels? Do you want these two morsels? Over here? You done? There you go. Yes. Yes. A true Chinese cat. Not a single grain left on the plate. Who's a good boy? Freddy's a good boy. Honestly, you say that, Rudy, but that is actually really true. I have looked to Fred as a role model in so many ways. He is so calming to be around. Are you looking to jump? No. Tomato is toxic for you, Fred. He did go for that can. Tomato is toxic for you, buddy. I'm sorry. You can't have this. Now it's got cat saliva all over it. No, Fred. No. 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 You can have a treat. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
My problem there was that I never
No, Fred. Tomatoes are toxic to cats, guys. I can't give him any. Hey! Girlfriend, you are making me mad. You just ate. You just ate. Linda, everything I do fucking triggers you. My friend. Take it or leave it.
Okay, but last year, stand right here.
I drank Bailey's once on a live and that triggered you. So
Should have.
seems like you got a lot of buttons. Fred! What are you doing? Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Freddie? Freddie? Oh my god, Fred. You found sardines in there? Really?
I forgot to put like wipers. And use my Google Maps. There's plenty of dodges missing.
It's mine, Fred.
Those are the biggest, those are the biggest threats. We dealt with some of your veil, you know, some of the ones. We know that everything back. It's really just the splashes on it. That's too late on that. Over this side.
Uh-oh. Are we gang piling on Linda?
That's gonna be bombs.
No bullying. But I do have to defend myself sometimes.
I never saw it.
Linda has been nitpicking on a lot of my behaviors. And it does get kind of tiring. Because Linda is a longtime viewer. Hey! Why are you being so evil? Why are you being so evil? Is it the sardines? It makes you evil? Does it make you evil, Freddy?
There it is.
Should I rinse off a piece of fish from the tin? Linda, I said I don't drink. That doesn't mean I can't ever drink. Right? Am I allowed to change? All right. Freddy. Anna, I don't make apple pie. But if I did, probably Granny Smith. You need to thank chat, Freddy.
I would have a box.
Yes, I'm rinsing it for you, Bud. You deserve some sardine, Fred. Because this sardine is Mom's sardine. I'm sure Mom would have wanted some for you. So we shall share the sardine, okay? Rinsed. Here, just eat it. Ow. Jesus. So, before this mom dying situation, I really didn't drink. I would maybe have a sip of beer for tasting purposes, if we're gonna hound down my habits in language. But since mom died, I've been feeling detached, both in terms of my mental state and in terms of just cutting myself loose from a lot of previous patterns, beliefs, and systems. So this week, I've been putting a lot more Baileys in my oatmeal, which I've already done before, but I've given less of a shit. So I don't really know why it bothers Linda so much that I drink when I previously said I don't drink. I'm not sure because it makes me feel like I'm slightly being policed, and I don't know if it's warranted. So that's all.
Well, it's kind of weird. So I wish it was the character.
But even if mom didn't die and I all of a sudden chose to drink stuff, I don't know why that would warrant any comment from anyone. Is it because we don't allow hypocrisy to happen in people? Is it because once we get used to an image of someone, we don't want it to change? Because we feel like it is a betrayal of our trust and commitment? I'm a little bit puzzled. All right, Fred, you made a downright mess of this. It's an interesting point, though, right? Because we don't like it when people change, especially when that person is in the public eye. We get very attached to perceived identities. And honestly, I get it because I am very attached to perceived identities too, my own. But I am trying not to be. I think it is very unhealthy for me to fixate on a single identity and to not allow myself to diverge from that. It becomes a very torturous process in which I begin to hate myself, doubt myself, and think less of myself. But I get it. I really do get it. I get why people would get upset. It's kind of like why I don't feel like staying in media, because I realized when Budget Eats started taking off, my boss started wanting to brand me. And it was pitched to me as just, June being June, but who is June? And to kind of solidify who June is would be to restrict who I can be. And it gets very confusing for you to become a brand yourself. It felt kind of scary and like I was signing my life away. If you've ever seen Spirited Away. No longer talking about your feedback, Linda. We've moved on to the greater, bigger topic of change, personality, identities, and perception of others and self. Like I said, the most triggering comments are the most helpful ones in terms of engendering discussions that actually help me learn more about myself. So I appreciate them. I'm not trying to attack Linda. I'm just trying to use these comments as a jumping board for real conversations. It's not going to be very comfortable for everyone, but we all take turns being uncomfortable. And once we start getting used to being uncomfortable, it won't feel that bad, and it'll just feel normal. And then we can finally have honest conversations with each other without worrying about offending each other. Sharon, Fred wasn't licking the water in the sink. He was getting at the bits of sardine in the sink. He's never drunk from the faucet like a lot of people recommended. I think it's time to eat some dry oatmeal so I can fart bomb Aaron all night. Oh, you smell sardine? You smell sardine? Aww. I already gave you, Freddie. I already gave you.
Did Fred enjoy dinner?
Yes, and I gave him sardines too.
Did you take the bones out or something?
The bones are fully edible.
I didn't know if it was safe for cats.
I know I said I was gonna organize tonight, but I don't know if it's the booster or just like in combination with everything else in life. I am really fucking tired. So maybe I'm gonna take a break from working.
It's definitely a booster. I feel like shit.
Everyone's been my support system. These lives, they got me through some of the worst lonely nights at Mom's. All the viewers pulling up to give me rides, to take away Mom's stuff, for rehoming, for donation. showing up with random gifts. A ram to the rescue with a crazy Facebook lady. Everyone's kind of been my support network. Both my friends in real life and my friends through the screen. And I am the happiest girl right now. I still have more tapes to listen to, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I just broke the cassette player where it plays on the speaker, so I can't really play any of them aloud anymore on the lives. You won't be able to hear them. But slowly but surely sifting through those tapes. It's really sad. I've had to throw a few out because they've been degraded over time. There was one tape that was from 1982. If you think about it, that's almost 40 years now. So no surprise, all the voices are fairly distinguishable. I'm not sure how much Fred weighs. He doesn't really let me weigh him. And again, he's my role model. No scales for Fred. Oh my God, you were born in 1998. You are a baby. Fred is a big cat. I've met some other cats that are way smaller than Fred. Fred is pretty heavy. He's at least 12.5 pounds, maybe 14 now. I'm not sure. He's a big cat. Hi, Freddy. Holy shit, I didn't know cats can get up to 22 pounds. So he sometimes sleeps between Aaron and me, but as soon as I move, he jumps off sometimes. I guess he's afraid of being squished. Hey, what you doing? What you doing, Fred? You plotting to kill us again? Hmm? What you got there in your fur? You got a pimple? Is that a crusty pimple? Boop. Do you want a Stella and Chewy, Fred? You want a treat? Does anybody need a never used bottle of itrafungal? If your cat has ringworm, you might need this. Give a holler. Let me know. Oh man, Yuka, shit. Sorry to hear that. Hey Fred, over here. Freddy, you left a lot here. Here. Fred. Fred. There's some here. Ow, fuck me. Fred. Aaron, we gotta clip his nails.
Okay, you wanna do it now?
He scratched me like 4 times tonight.
You wanna do it now?
You want a treat? Do you want a shoulder pad? What if I cover it in catnip? Then do you want it? Fred. Fred, this shoulder pad has catnip all over it now. Are you done with the lid? Can I have it? You done? Aaron, do you want to wring out the mop?
Sure.
to be over? Some progress. Do you want to see the table? Here. We'll take you to the table. Thanks, Aaron. Very beach. Do you want a vitamin C tab?
No.
Still a lot. Thanks. Does anyone sleep on those Japanese beds where it's basically like a rolled out thick pad? It's kind of like a sleeping bag, but just no zipper. What are we eating?
I don't know. Should I do something with this rice? Should
Yeah.
I make fried rice with this? But I don't
Hell
have
yeah.
like, anything else to put in the fried rice.
What do you mean? You have to tally stuff.
That was for you.
Oh. I don't want it.
That's all for you.
I don't want the tally.
That's all for you.
I have my mush.
You have your mush. That's right.
Everybody wants to see you make fried rice now. I guess you signed yourself up for work. I forgot I had these.
Are those the crackers?
Yes. Do you want?
No.
I've actually grown catnip before, and humans can eat it, and I actually really liked it. It really had basically CBD effects on me. I used the catnip leaves fresh in a cantaloupe salad, and it was really good. You can also make tea with it. It kind of has like a slightly bitter mintiness about it. Before we had Ambien, catnip was used as a sleep aid for humans, so it is very calming.
Well, thank God we have Ambien.
Do you even take Ambien?
You know what I used to do in China.
That's true.
Pennies.
What did you just put in the rice, Aaron?
Choose garlic.
Oh yes, the garlic that I put in my mush yesterday. Man, I really wish these almonds didn't suck.
Yeah, they're honestly the worst Marcona almonds I've ever had.
Ever. They're stale.
Yeah, they're terrible. Oh, there's a bone in this, I guess, June?
I'll eat it. A bone, you say?
A bone. There you go. You can put it in there if you want.
Hold on. I want to get the broth off. It's very cold. Thank you. What is this dish?
Tali, I don't know what specifically. That's a bone or meat? I can't tell. I think it's just.
And meat.
Yeah, that's gelatinous. I love getting dishes with rice because I eat some of it to start, and then later on I always just make fried rice with all of the ingredients put into it.
It's a twofer.
2 meals in one. This I don't think I should put in there. I don't think it's too watery.
Okay.
You want some of that?
Not right now. I think that's just lentils, right?
Probably. What if I put some onion in there?
That's what I was thinking. Great mind. Did you finish the al sham?
Yeah.
Did you like the mamoul?
Yes.
Do you know what happened to the group of plastic bags here today?
I put them in the jar with the rest of our plastic bags.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of them because they have holes in them. I'm just gonna like wrap the container up with the bone inside.
Why?
So no roaches or spread gets to it.
Okay.